Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, All About Rava, where it's all about me. And today is day 3 of a reflection that I'm recording, and we're doing our best to keep this up. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when I have to feed my dog. I have things that I want to accomplish before I go to bed, but this is part of the work. It feels good to be home. I had a long day today. It was a good day. The depth of what a beautiful experience I had today, I haven't felt that in a minute. I've been a sad girl, and I love being a sad girl. I indulge in the sadness too much sometimes because it feels like it drowns me. I went to class today. It's my singing class. I have been doing this for a little bit now, and every time I would get up there in the beginning, it felt like I was shaking. I was just like patuqueando por donde quiera, just chest shaking, voice shaky. And that's the thing about singing, is that if you're afraid, if you feel shy, if you feel small, in the moment it's gonna show, because your voice is your spirit and it's your emotion. It's the way that you can communicate with the world, right? To sing is such a profound experience because it allows you to be vulnerable and share a story from a place of emotion. Technicality and perfection can only get you so far. Emotion, the messiness, the grit that you can deliver in your voice really makes the story. I'm learning a lot of that through my teacher. She's such an amazing, incredible teacher. My God. I took an edible in class one day and she was doing her work, and that edible hit. And of course, I took the edible after my performance. And wow, I would see my classmates singing and not be able to notice anything really, because I'm not necessarily looking for the improvement, because that's not my job, right? I'm enjoying, I'm supporting, and that's what I'm there for, to support and to create a safe space. But then, as I was observing my teacher piece apart certain things that she wanted my classmate to work on, and creating a roadmap for the singer to follow. Wow. Watching her do that while on an edible is just incredible work, bro. Like, I am astounded every single time. Every time. So today was a wonderful day of learning. I was very productive. It felt like I can breathe again. Sometimes the emotions get very heavy and I don't know what to do with them. Another lesson that I've been learning this week, and I've been reinforcing it because I feel like I've learned this lesson before, and every time it comes up, because I'm so lost and drowning in my emotions, I can't really get back to it until I give it time and I let people show up for me and allow them to show themselves for what they are. The people who I have chosen to be in my life step up every time. Now, it's not in the way that my ego demands them to show up, which I'm beyond that right now. You never know when you can falter into the ego trap. It's always a cyclical thing that you have to deal with. But this time, because of the hard week that I have been having, I have been vulnerable and communicating to my community about the hard time that I've been having and how it's been affecting me. And it didn't get the response that my ego said that I should have gotten if these people love me, right? But people are showing up in the way that they can, in the way that they know how, and they're doing it from a place of authenticity. They're doing it from a place that is coming from their heart. So I'm glad that I gave it time. My partner knows that I am just in complete and total spiral all the time. So it's not like this process happens in silence completely. It happens privately for sure, but I have these mood swings that take me from high to low, and I confuse my feelings with other ones. It's a roller coaster, and I get whiplash being the driver. I can only imagine what it's like to be my partner. A difficult task, I can only assume. And what I'm trying to communicate here today is, if you find that you are lonely, if you find that people are not showing up for you, and you do have a community that loves you, that you know that loves you, and in your angst, in your anger, in your feelings of sadness, don't drown in those feelings. Yes, feel them, right? And if you're like me and you feel very deeply, it's very easy to get lost in them and think that the reality is something completely different, and it's not. Take a minute. Pause and realize that you have to ask for what you need, for what you want, and what you may be expecting, and ask people to show up for you, and they will. But do not put your own expectations of what that looks like. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a conversation with your friends, with your loved ones that you're going to have about how you would like them to show up, or what is it that they can do to make you feel like you have a team, like you have someone to rely on. All those things are valid to talk about in the interim, but it's important for you to see how and when people are showing up, because you'll be able to tell the people that do not show up at all, who just want to take something from you, who want to have an experience with you and leave you without support. Reveal to yourself the truth of how people are showing up for you. Some people may make you a meal. Some people, it's just spending time together in silence, going on a walk, having a 15-minute conversation over the phone, coming to you a couple days after when they can. It's going to look different is what I'm getting to. Don't expect people to show up how you want them to show up. Instead, see the ways that they are showing up for you, and you will be a much happier person because of it. It's a difficult thing for me to do. I get lost in the sauce, bro. I get lost in this idea that nobody loves me, that I'm a loner and no one cares, and it's because they're not showing up and calling me and comforting me and giving me the thing that I need the most right now. Understand your internal rhetoric, the internal monologue, and what it is telling you. What is it telling you? And tell it to shut the up, that it's not true, and look at your reality. Review your reality. Review the truth. And for me, I can't speak for you, but for me, the truth is that I have incredible people in my life who I have cultivated through thick and thin, okay? Who will show up, who will be there for me in the ways that they can, who will offer a hand and a shoulder to cry on, and who are worried about my well-being. Yeah. Time to get rid of that victimhood mentality. Time to put down the victimhood that has been passed on to me through generations and generations of women in my family. I'm ready to put that down for myself so that I'm no longer thinking of myself as someone who is destitute and lonely, and so that I can pivot and reimagine and realize that I am someone of means, spiritually, energetically, materially. It's time to recognize that and stop being so ungrateful. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you get notified. You know what the deal is. Everybody on this platform asks you the same thing. I give you this, you give me that. Check out my social media and my podcast below. We have a new season of the Rava Podcast coming out in September. I'm sure you're going to love it. If you love my content here, please give me a shout out over there in the social media pages, and I will talk to you later.